Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Frodo, and I'm coming to you with a Let's Play of Destiny 2, the beta, as it is. I'm playing this on the Xbox One, which, if I get Destiny 2, will most likely be the console I play it on, just because, I don't know, I'm more familiar with Xbox, and I have more friends that play online with it. Also, I have Xbox Live Gold when I don't have PlayStation Plus, so I usually do all my multiplayer gaming. Oh yeah, so the beta's out. If you're interested in it, you've probably already seen videos of it, and you're wondering why would I watch this one by this guy I've never heard of? Because it's really great, and I'll give you a perspective you've never heard before of someone who's not so good at Destiny. But anyway, I made a couple characters to run through the starting mission, so we're gonna make a new character so we can see all of it. I'm actually gonna play a Warlock. I played a little bit of a Warlock in the main game. I was the Sun subclass, which I don't think is in the beta. And who knows if it's in the actual game either. But we'll do that and have some fun. So let's get started with the opening mission.
Ikora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Alright, and we're back in it. So I played through... I got Destiny at launch. I was super excited about this game because I was a huge Halo fan. And was really excited about what Bungie was doing. Well, I'll be honest, I made a mistake, I think.
Our home. Everything's gone.
In that I got the game
City.
before, like, none of my friends had gotten it. So I was basically just me playing by myself. And honestly, I found it really repetitive and not having enough content. And ended up disliking it. So what do we got right now? We got a auto rifle right here. And then a nice pulse rifle and our energy weapon slot. I kind of like, they changed it up with the sort of primary, like, special and then heavy weapons. You now have a kinetic weapon, an energy weapon, and your, like, heavy / special weapon. I think it's neat.
Armor bigger.
So now,
Like giant space rhinos. Smash first, ask questions never.
getting some good intro to the Cabal here. I was, you know, I liked fighting the different enemies in Destiny. I thought it was neat, the different factions and how they'd be location specific.
This is Commander Zavala. Civilians, report to evac points. Guardians, rendezvous in the plaza. Our city will not fall.
And I think it's good because it's nice for the Cabal to get a little bit more focus. But yeah, so I enjoyed Destiny shooting, but just could not really get into the game. It wasn't until Taken King came out that I really started to enjoy the game.
Cade,
Hey, you two.
Scripted moments.
what's going on?
Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
On the one hand, I think it's a little weird when they do stuff like, oh, I can't shoot that guy because he's supposed to be shot by someone else. On the other hand, it's kind of nice for Destiny to do more cinematic stuff like that in missions. Like, that was something the game definitely didn't do at all at launch. And Taken King started to do a little bit more of that, and I like those missions more.
Follow the path from there. It will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people. If the
All right.
Cabal want war, give them war.
When I first saw this thing, I was like, oh, a bunch of auto rifles to pick up. That's cool. But no, you actually get an exotic weapon. For us, we're going to get this submachine gun. I think it might be class dependent. When I was playing as the Hunter, I got a handgun. And then I got this really cool auto rifle as the Titan. But yeah, like, I really enjoyed Destiny. My main class was a Hunter. I played that a lot. Got to level 40. You know, and part of it, too, was around the time the Taken came out, like my cousin started to get into the game, and my older sister started playing, and so I had a lot of people to play with, which was really nice. But one of the things that's neat and new about Destiny 2 is the different, new subclasses, which is cool. You get a blade, the Daybreak, but you also have different abilities you can do. So you have one that can continuously heal those inside it, and then one that increases weapon damage for those inside it. And those are neat new things. In addition, you have grenades. I always thought the Firebolt was neat, because I had the similar subclass of this, I think like the Sunstrider or something similar. It's not the name of it at all. And then Strafe Glide right now. We'll just keep with that. And then we have our different abilities. But yeah, I think this game's really cool. I think the idea of Destiny is really neat. I guess my big concern with Destiny 2 is that it'll be like the first Destiny at launch, and it just will be very content light. You know, like, I really enjoyed playing like the Destiny 1 beta because that felt like it had a lot of content to it, but then it became a thing where when you played it and then played the game at launch, you're like, well, all the new content is basically just the old content, just you're doing the exact same things you did in the beta, just in new environments. And it wasn't, I felt like, really until the Taken King, and maybe the 2 expansions before that, where the game started to mix things up a lot. Oh, sorry, I was ignoring you. Alright, let's try out this thing a little bit more. I think the submachine guns are a neat addition. I'm usually... Hey, buddy. Ouch. I'm usually more of a auto rifle guy. Whenever I play, like, when I play COD, I have, like, the assault rifle, and the assault rifle is probably my favorite gun in, like, Halo, or the gun I've used the most. One of the things I'm most comfortable with. But it's neat, like, I appreciate this game because I felt like I felt like the guns had character, even when I was playing. I'm like, oh, let me get this scout rifle, you know. And especially as you got into the high level play, and got like the rare weapons and the exotics, legendary weapons and exotics. Like, they had neat characteristics to them, and I really enjoyed that. And so that's one thing I like about the fact that this game, I think, I could be wrong, is bringing a lot of new weapons. Don't kill me, please. Bringing a lot of new weapons into the game because there's just way more, like, you know, just to see different weapons. Just to see different, like, characteristics about them. I have a weird, like, gun thing with first-person shooters like this where I really like to see them.
Look at the size of that thing. It must be their command ship.
Oh, you think? I don't know how I feel about the writing in Destiny. Like, there's some things I like about it, and I appreciate that the game is doing more and trying to establish characters with, like, the Vanguard. They started doing more with, you know, with the expansions, and have continued in this. I just don't think the writing is that great. Not to mention, I mean, I never thought Bungie had great writing, but at least, you know, with Halo, I felt like there was a story, and I empathized with the characters. And it had this kind of fun balance between, like, I'm gonna get killed by this guy, aren't I? Yep, I did. Honestly, not the best Destiny player. Yeah, I've honestly... This beta isn't exactly easy peasy, but even if it was easy, I probably would still die. Not so great at these games. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I remember Destiny 1 just being... Base Destiny, vanilla Destiny being very disappointing from a storytelling standpoint. Especially because I was like, you know... Like, Halo's never had, like, amazing storylines in the games. But it was like, that was at least competent storytelling.
Look at the Traveler.
I mean, this does a better job of, like, you know, Bungie's always been good at great skyboxes, so at least integrating that into the level and into the story. Where you're seeing stuff happen to the Traveler and seeing all this crazy stuff going on. That's all really nice. And now we gotta get up here, do a little bit of jumping, that little glide.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Cora, what do you got?
Rumors
Oh crap!
an elite faction of the Cabal.
Accidentally used my ability there. I was trying to slide.
But that is irrelevant.
That's what I get for holding
They are
down B for
attacking
too
the
long.
Traveler. We must get to it now.
Negative. The Traveler can wait. We will protect our people at any cost.
I really do love the sliding mechanic.
What is that thing they're attaching to it?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good. So this part's kind of cool because you run into other players here. And I think, you know, like, Destiny always has the problem that... There's a lot of the same problems that, like, MMOs have, where it's like, oh, you're this special super guy. We're going to use this ability now. That is really cool. Dang, I've never used that before. That makes me kind of want to play a Warlock. But think of, like, you know, in the story and cutscenes, it's like, oh, you're the chosen one, you're the one doing all this stuff, but there's thousands, millions of other people doing it. At the same time, the story does at least, you know, communicate the fact that there are other Guardians doing stuff. And so I think this area, having these other Guardians to cheer up, is actually really neat. Oh, I need to get to the shield. And I didn't in time. That's my bad on that one. So what's that kill count, 2? Yeah, it'd probably be higher by the time this level's over. Punch that guy. I've never, unfortunately, gotten to do any of the raids in Destiny. Just never knew enough people that were into it enough to do that. Playing through the Taken King, like, that was a lot of fun. Like, that was one of my favorite experiences.
The command ship is next on the list.
I paid $60 for base Destiny, and then there was a deal where I could trade in the game, Destiny game, for Taken King and buy Taken King. Why? Dang it. Okay, well, I guess I'm good down here. That's probably what I should have done last time instead of running to the shield.
Show them what God Guardians are made of.
Made of light and stuff, I guess. Use that grenade there. Dang, this gun's really cool. Yeah, I appreciate Destiny though. I love the art style of it. Like, I love the colors and everything that happens with it. I'm gonna pick this up. Oh, I got my supercharge again. I might save that, but I'll put this here. This guy is AFK right now. Hopefully he's alright. That is one slick cashew though. That's actually a really good gamer tag, slick cashew. But yeah, I mean, that's something that everyone comments on, but the shooting in Destiny has always been really just satisfying. So I think for the game to really, if like the kind of the story could just catch up a little bit, and the game has enough content to justify shooting, I think this, you know, this level's a very good, it's a nice sign. Things are better.
Zavala, the last
We won't really know until we've actually, you know,
but the speaker,
played the base game.
he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've cut the plaza.
Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
Let's go find the speaker. What heavy weapon do I have? Looks like this is a fusion rifle. Save that for some heavier stuff. Oh no! Slick, I'm sorry. Some cashews had to be left behind. I didn't notice this detail at first, but this little guy is just cleaning, doing his thing during the battle. Good for him. Alright, open up this door.
Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
I will say, like, I think Gina Torres is a great actress, and most of her lines in this are she's pretty good at acting.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move
I
on
don't
that
think
command
that
ship.
line reading is very good, but then again, with lines like this,
Send Commander Holiday to
maybe a little difficult to read them correctly. I totally missed that punch. What's up with you? These new incinerators, they're new enemies to face. I will say too, this song they play here, and I'm talking over it of course, I really like it. Like, I really like Destiny's music in the main game. But I never, like, Marty O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore, the composer team that did Halo, worked on it, but then Marty O'Donnell got fired before the game came out.
drop you on the command ship.
So, like, with music for all the future, like Taken King and Red Iron, those are handled by Mike Salvatore and other people. I'm not saying the music in those is terrible or anything, but to me it kind of lost something. I don't know, it just, the music like either turned generic or just wasn't as interesting to listen to. I always felt like Halo had a great job of doing a mix of genres well. I never quite felt like this one, like the music did quite as well once they were gone. But I'm liking what I'm hearing from Destiny 2. I hope the rest of the soundtrack sounds this good.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship now.
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
I mean, I'm interested. I kind of hope that, you know, that Destiny 2 is able to introduce more, like, characters and have that be a bigger thing. Because it was neat, like, walking around, you know, the tower and talking to these characters who have very, like, you know, talented and big-name voice actors and actors behind them.
We'll hit that ship with everything we got.
but they just didn't really do much. And so it was nice when the Taken King started to do more with the 3 Vanguards and with Eris Morn, and even Amanda Holloway got a little bit in. But yeah, so I'm hopeful that Destiny 2, the game that I'm currently playing, will do more of that. So I think we need to jump up here. I know what I'm doing. Honestly, probably not really. I would say, though, out of probably all the factions, it's nice for Cabal to, again, get some more stuff, because they kind of got a bit of the short shaft in the main game. They got some more focus in Taken King, but even then, the focus then shifted to Taken. So, again, it's kind of nice for them to get some more spotlight. The Fallen were probably my favorite to fight, though. I just thought they were really neat. That didn't quite do what I wanted it to. So we'll see how many times I die here, because I have done a terrible job. Because there's going to be a really powerful guy coming up. And he's great because he can knock you right off the edge. He'll knock you back with his attacks, and it can knock you straight off the edge here. Yeah. Actually, let's do this then. Get it! Yeah, just like that. Ah! Well, I guess that actually does help. It's like that was unintentional, but it helped. No, stay back there where I can shoot you and you couldn't shoot me. That was a good position for both of us. Well, for one of us. And glitter's popping up out of these guys. I'm going the wrong way. I do that a lot in this beta so far. But yeah, like, I love levels where you get to invade enemy ships. There was actually a cool one in the base Destiny game. That was one of my favorite levels of the game, where you went on a fallen ship that was parked. And so I appreciate the level, you know, just doing more stuff like this. I really hope the main campaign has more stuff like this and like this. I'm kind of bummed I'm gonna get killed by these scions here. I'm like bummed by the fact that this game doesn't have, this beta doesn't have more levels. Which, hey, it is a beta. This is basically a demo for the game. I'm gonna try this pulse rifle just to see if it gives a little more range on this for this part. This is not helping me. There we go. Just because I still am like, well, I know if the story's like this, levels like this, maybe not on this scale, to be fair, but and then we're in this vein, then I'm totally gonna be down for this game. But if it's like Destiny 1, where the content's just not there at launch, like, I don't really want to play it. And while this beta basically shows me, hey, if this game's, you know, content-wise is there, I definitely want to get it. I don't know if it's going to be, so I think I'm honestly just not going to get the game at launch. Unless they're very, like, you know, clear reviews like, hey, this game definitely does come through. Alright, we're going to try our fusion rifle here. I always liked fusion rifles. I actually would use them with my, I had a warlock character, and I'd use that as my special weapon with her. I'm getting blown up right now. He might have moved on. Ah, he did. Hey, I was about to throw a grenade, but I don't have any. Alright, let's fire these in here. This is maybe not a good idea. My zone's gone, but that's to be expected. Alright, we got our fusion rifle back. I kind of want to take out those other guys. I like the fact that, like, they will think I'm somewhere when I'm not. You know, I don't know exactly how advanced that AI is, but I always felt like the AI in Destiny was actually pretty good. I mean, AI in Halo was always one of its highlights. Alright, got him. Good job, team of me and Ghost, I guess. Not really doing that much at the moment. I guess he is kind of the source of my power, so he is doing a lot in a way. Yeah, so I definitely am willing. Like, I want to get this game, but I don't really want to get burned again, so I'd do a little bit of wait and see. If the game's there, though, like, it would not be surprising if I get it, like, a week or so, within the first week of it coming out. I'm also debating, like, if I want to buy it digitally or not, because I really like physical games. Like, I like having the game case and the disc there. But having stuff digital is really convenient when you're just, yeah, just wanting to, like, I just want to switch over and play, you know, Halo 5. It's like, oh, I gotta go and put my disc in, and that's all set up. I had a weird thing where I bought Mass Effect Andromeda on disc, but I ended up with a digital copy of it. It's a long story. But I'm actually kind of grateful for that, in the sense that, like, oh, that was a waste of a punch. Good thing I didn't waste my special melee attack. But actually, I'm like, this actually worked out really well, because this is what I would have wanted, honestly. I can just go over that game anytime I want to. I could do it right now, even, but I won't, because I'm playing Destiny 2 beta. So yeah, we'll see. Because I'm also thinking if I get it physical, I can get it from Amazon Prime. I think that guy's supposed to be tough, but he's really easy to kill without him getting a hit in. Maybe he's not supposed to be that tough. But he's kind of just a surprise, I guess. I also like what they've done with the Scions. Like, Scions were kind of a neat enemy. I like the variety they gave the Cabal, and I like that they seem a lot more formidable now, like with their psychic powers and sniping. Maybe I'm just misremembering they were always that way. I mean, I know they were kind of more of the sniper. I mean, they're basically jackals in a way. I'm trying to think. I think this might be the last guy I fight in this mission, so I might as well use it, right? Dang, that thing is super cool. I think I'll probably do that with my Warlock. I'm planning for my main character, if I get the game, to be my hunter. I'm not gonna lie, this part took me a lot longer than it should have to figure out what I was supposed to blow up here.
Just like that.
But with my Warlock, I'm gonna get hit. Good job there, Tim. No, I had so much trouble with this when I first played it. I was dying so much. But I think really the secret, or thing that helped me, was to get on that middle ring. Because then I just have to worry about, I'm not doing this right. I think there's also the problem of also not being as familiar with the Warlock's double jump as compared to the other classes. It's the glide, right? Alright, we're gonna cut it out! Made it, okay. Alright, we wanna miss that. Whew. Alright. Yeah, so I have a hunter. I might just stick with Gunslinger. That was what I used the main time. I might try out the other ones, though. I said main time. I don't know what I was exactly talking about there. Alright, so that thing we need to dodge. We also need to dodge this one, and I did not do that. Good job there, right? But I like that the game is doing something different here. And it's kind of a silly thing to get so excited over, you know, spinning turbines. And I definitely don't think a platforming puzzle is the Destiny's key strength. But, it's nice to see the game do something different from a gameplay standpoint, you know, even if it is just jumping around and shooting something. Like, obviously things like the raids had different gameplay, but really in base Destiny, you had nothing like that. Alright. Now we can get out of here. If I get my jump to work, I did. Alright. I love, you know, escape sequences, even if this is a very short one. And we made it! I think.
How do we come back from this?
You don't. Welcome to a world without light.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am Gorm, and your light is mine.
That is a good late title card there. So yeah, I really enjoyed that opening mission, and I hope it's indicative of the rest of the missions in Destiny 2. That they're similar, at least, to something like that. Alright, so that's going to close it for part 1 of this Let's Play. This is going to be a super long Let's Play since there's not that much in the beta. But in the next part, we'll dive into the multiplayer. Don't know if I'll tackle the strike or not, but at least do a couple multiplayer matches. So yeah, tune in then. Until then, thank you for watching, have a great day, and God bless.